Hello, Cancer and Cancer Rising friends. Sandra from ForYourChi.com. Here today to do your first sixth house reading of the Wheel of Life spread for April 2023. Thanks for being here with me. The rest will be contained in the description box below, and the extended reading on Patreon. Tier 2 is what you want. Okay. Now, before I start your reading, let me just say this. Every Cancer I know, every Cancer I've talked to lately, including my chiropractor's mother that I sat down with this week to talk to her. I hadn't seen her since September, or maybe it was August. And before she even started speaking, I said to her, I hope that you're having a better time than most Cancers I know right now, because it just seems like life has been giving them shit sandwiches lately. The worst kind. And she responded back with, it's been absolute, she said it was absolute hell since the last time she and I spoke face to face. And then she proceeded to tell me all of these stories of why that was the case. So I'm hoping that it takes a turn for the better for my Cancer and Cancer Rising friends. From what I can gather from the information that I'm getting from all of you is that there are just certain subjects that you have to take the bull by the horns, and you have to pave your own way of success, because relying on other people and the professionals to do their job, unfortunately, is not working for you, or going along with someone else's idea when you really know that you don't want to do their idea, you want to do something else. And so the universe is showing the Cancers that, hey, you can't just go along with everyone's idea of what they think you should do, because they think it's going to yield a certain outcome, and let's face it, it hasn't yet. Or it's yielded a worse outcome than what you had intended or expected, or what this other person or professional or company has said that they could provide to you. And so continuing to do the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result is bad news. It's time for you to dig in with your Cancer super psychic senses and figure out another way that's going to yield the outcome that you want, and then go that path. But with other people steering you in the wrong direction, it is causing the Cancers severe hardship in many different forms and fashions. This is what I'm seeing right now from the Cancer, from my view as a Scorpio looking at Cancers right now that I know. Okay? So, I'm a big fan of saying no, especially when I know it is incorrect. And I will happily pass along that word of advice. Now, as you start out the month, there was another sign that pulled this card too. It was the Geminis. So if you have a Gemini rising and you're watching for your sun, or vice versa, this could be a double whammy here. The first couple of days of April, you're in a panic mode. You think, and maybe it is, that something that caused you trauma in the past is happening all over again. This is definitely a yellow or an orange flag, okay? This is something that's like waving, that's like threatening you, saying, hey, Cancers. This kind of goes back to my speech a few minutes ago of what changes do you need to make to ensure that this thing is not going to happen to you all over again. This is what I mean by taking the bull by the horns and fixing the situation before it results in another problem. Don't stop until you figure this out, Cancers. Your reading is probably going to be the most important out of the 12 this month. I'm going to just say that right now. Action Jackson is what we need, and not action in the way that it has been. New action as a result of the information that you're getting from your superior psychic senses, Cancer, because that's what you are. At some point, you just have to face it. Your second house, your stuff, your money, patience and planning. It is time to take a step back. And this may be about your money, okay? Take a step back and create a plan. It's not time to implement the plan. It is time to create one. And look at this. Once you create the plan, then it's time to take action, but you can't take action until you actually know what to do next, okay? Your third house, brother or sister, triumphant success. They are getting to the place that they want to be. However, they are not there yet. They need to keep going, keep working hard, and it will yield the results that they want. They will have a victory at the end of this. Oh, look at this. It even gives a time frame. I love it. A year from now. Whatever they want. If it's a relationship or the relationship, if it's a job, if it's a promotion, if it's a successful business, it will come to fruition in a year from now. But they have to keep going. They cannot quit. Your fourth house, your house of home, where you currently live. If this is not talking about where you currently live, this is talking about your father or father figure. This is a big message. This is the Karma card. Big things, situations are happening either where you live, who you live with, or it could be someone that comes to visit you too, or this is happening to your father right now. If, some of you could be in the middle of a move, or you could have just put your house up for sale or signed a contract with a realtor to put your house up for sale, or decided to, something like that. You do have choose a new direction here. So these two cards combined are big time change on steroids. This could be you moving in a roommate. This could be someone moving out of your house. This could be you choosing to live somewhere else completely, totally different from where you ever have been in the past. You could be making a major move across the state, in a new state, or in a different country. Your father could be experiencing these major changes if this is not talking about something home related for you, okay? This is a big reading. This is a big month for the Cancers. Call on help from your outside support from the other side. Your fifth house, your friendships, your fun, your dating life. Well, the Cancer's not really going out and having a lot of fun. It's more introverted, quiet time, reflection, meditation. This is the Four of Swords in traditional tarot, and perhaps some study. Look for a sign, okay? Especially important for those of you Cancers who are, on the dating scene right now. If you meet someone just out of the blue and you're asking your higher power, is this the right one for me? Ask for a sign and then look for it, because you will get it or not. Your sixth house of work and health. Well, this is pretty on point here. So, yes, it's important not to work yourself too hard, Cancer, but at the same time, remember, it's going to be extremely important to make sure you have enough rest. Make sure you're eating enough healthy foods, balanced diet, exercise, etc. In order to meet the daily energy needs of your body, this is going to be important. This is also going to be important with your work life. An opportunity presents itself as a result of you keeping everything in balance here. And I know it's hard, especially when you have kids that you are taking care of, that you're the caretaker, you're looking after other people. All right, now before we go to your extended reading, we're going to be looking at your tarot card. Oh, I got to go back. I pulled an Archangel Michael card, an extra card for your 4th house, because there were so many big messages in there. You have make a commitment. So it's like, make a commitment that you are going to experience the outcome that you want here with regard to your house, with regard to where you live, or your father needs to make a commitment to see the results that he wants. All right, now let's go to your tarot cards and see who's around you in your house of relationship. Okay, the King of Cups here. This is a Scorpio, but could also be a Cancer, Pisces. We also have heavy energy in the Capricorn. I know you don't want to hear that, most of you. You're going, oh, not the Capricorn again, but here he is. He shows up by himself. But also the Two of Pentacles here depicts the Capricorn. Also could be a Virgo or Taurus, but heavy on the Capricorn this month. Sorry about that. Okay, so if you want to follow me in the extended, the link is below. If you need a reading, email me. My email address is below in the description box as well. We're going to be going over your 7th house of primary relationships, including romance angel cards. Your 8th house of intimacy, taxes, contracts, legal matters, the source of your significant other's income if that applies. Your 9th house of school and travel, your 10th house of career and your mother, your 11th house of your child or your best friend, and your 12th house, which is the future card, which is what's going to happen in 3 months from now in July. Many blessings to you, my Cancers. You can do this. I have faith in you. I can't tell you how many accurate readings I've received from Cancer and Cancer rising people. You're extremely talented, and now it's time to put that talent to good use in your own life and follow your own psychic direction and advice. Many blessings to all of you. Take care.